All right. All right. So this piece is finally finished, and I've been working on it. If you've been following me, you know I've been saying it, but I've been working on this motherfucker. I've been working on this piece for 8 months now. 8 months, and I'm finally here. And of course, we got the cat coming in. And it hasn't been working on it straight for 8 months. Let me just make that clear. It's been on and off, mostly on. Um, but I've worked on other pieces. I've stopped and started this one a couple times. I've learned a lot. I've experimented a lot with other art besides this. And so this is more than just 8 months of drawing on the same piece. It's 8 months of living and experience gone into this piece, because every time I come back to it, I've got a little bit of a different mindset. It feels like I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned a lot about the way I do things. And so this whole piece is, it's just sort of representative of all the learning and things that I've done over the past 8 months. Get off, get off, get off. And so you can probably understand, if you're an artist who's been working on a piece for a long time or knows what it's like to have a piece live with you. It's a very interesting thing once you finally finish and you get to the point where you can kind of look at it in all its glory. Look at this thing that you made, this thing that you brought out into the world. And it's like, up until this point, I've been seeing it in the maintenance mode, let's say. Every time I look at it, it's unfinished. Every time I look at it, it needs this detail or that detail, or I think I can do this, I think I can do that. But I've never seen it clean. Oh, that white is so white. I'm so excited. I'm gonna get like in here to record these parts. Okay, so this paper that I used is 50% cotton, and so I'm hoping the masking tape is not going to tear the paper. If it does, oh well, but it should be pretty strong, so let's see. Fuck, the masking tape is tearing before the paper. I should have probably routinely changed the masking tape on this. I'm going to take that into account for the next artworks. But this has just been the same masking tape on here for all the time that I've had it. So it's a little bit difficult to get off. All right, there's a certain technique you got to hit it with. It's not peeling 100% clean, but you know what? I think it kind of adds to the vibe of the piece. Oh, look at that. No! I almost had it. So initially, the spray paint on the face, I fucked up. This is probably knocking the camera continuously. Sorry. I screwed up on this piece really badly. What you're seeing now, okay, the whole piece is fine. It's the last part of it that fucked out. On the most important part, you can say, because it's the one spot of color in the piece, so it's going to obviously grab the attention. I didn't realize how much the spray paint would go everywhere with the gold, because all the other spray paint, you can see it's within the lines. It's a pretty tight grouping on it, but the gold just went everywhere. I can't Like, I don't know what is different about it. I use the same cap. If anyone's more experienced in spray painting, can they tell me why the gold spray paint, specifically a metallic gold spray paint, just went crazy? Like, there's gold paint all over the canvas just from spraying the halo on the top of it. Well, I say canvas, all over the page. Okay, almost. This is the last little piece of tape on this side. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Ow. Fuck's sakes. We got the first tear into the page, into the artwork. But like, this is what I like about this style of art that I'm doing. Is like, I don't give a fuck if there's a little tear or a little scratch or mark or something on the page. Like, sure, sometimes it hurts if I'm drawing and something screws up there. But this little mark on the page, that's just gonna add all the character, baby. Oh, look at that. Even just that one little section, man. Damn. Come on. At least give me the line. Oh, so close. Oh, this is what I'm peeling off every time. And I gotta get this whole thing. I'm gonna need to get a fucking pair of tweezers here. Yo, tweezer game is actually clutch. I'm about to start doing fucking eyebrows in this bitch. I've been here for like half an hour already, just fucking scraping this piece. Come on, baby. That's a big piece. Oh, that's a slightly bigger piece.
But move your hand closer to the page.
No, it's gonna break either way. Oh, I thought you meant the paper.
No.
I kind of wanted to tear the top layer of paper off now for the extra texture. Because now if it's not, then it looks a bit dirty. I can't really tear that off now though. I got the tape off and now I'm just erasing all the edges for all the marks and it's got some tears on the paper, not as many as I thought, but it's looking good. This is a hell of an arm workout though. I've used half my eraser already. It's only a small eraser to begin with. I think that's good. Right, are we ready for the grand reveal? Where's it gonna look at me like? Alright, are you ready? I'm gonna do the whole flippy twirly thing. Get out the fucking way, chat. I don't know. Oh, they definitely can't see all of me. But boom, 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 boom. That's okay. Bam. I'll move it up and down so you can see it in all its glory. I think it's pretty nice. There, you can probably see me there. I think it's pretty nice. I think they should be able to see me. Right, I'm gonna put one more layer of fixative on this piece and then call it a day because it's getting late and I want to eat some soup.
Can I cut the carrots? It's going to be loud.
Yes, she can cut the carrots. Quick little plug for myself. If you like the way this drawing came out, the whole piece, sure, but specifically the graphite drawing of the statue. If you've been thinking of wanting to draw your own pieces or get into graphite work, I am working on a little mini course. Well, I say mini course, but I'm working on a drawing course on how to draw like I do, going through all the supplies I use, the step-by-step process I use to sketch out the drawing, to do the shading, what I'm thinking of when I'm putting the shading where, and how to do all of that. And don't let me forget to mention that this drawing course is going to be completely free. I just want to give the information out where it says sign up to my newsletter, something about my newsletter. It'll take you to a landing page. You can put your email in there. The drawing course is not complete yet, but I will be rolling out emails on certain sections of it as I go, along with other art related, creative living related topics. So if you're interested in that, if you're interested to hear more of what I have to say about my art and about my lifestyle that fuels my art, hit the link, join the newsletter, and I will let you know when the drawing course is ready so that you can learn from it. You can take it, add your own spin onto your drawings, etc., etc., etc. And the last thing, just before I go, this video is going to come to an end now, but I just wanted to say this whole 8 months, especially this last month and a half, has just been a complete learning process. Hello, Snowy. There's been a lot of times where I wanted to stop working on this piece. There's been a lot of times where I didn't know what I was doing, where I wanted to give up because I thought that I wasn't making the right decisions. Or not even because I thought I wasn't making the right decisions, it's because I had made a decision, and when I started doing it, it didn't immediately pan out the way I wanted it to. And that made me want to stop. That made me want to give up on it. Especially the last phase was a big eye-opener. When I thought I screwed up the piece completely, immediately I told myself, this work is ruined. You know, I've thrown away 8 months of work. There's nothing I can do to bring it back. It's completely fucked now. And that just wasn't true. I've really realized that when you're creating something, something will go wrong almost every time. Something will happen, a mistake will be made. Maybe it's in your control, maybe it's out of your control. For me, I learned this mistake was a really big one, and I thought that it was out of my control. I thought it just happened, you know, and there was nothing that I could do about it. But I've learned now with more planning and more experience that experience is everything. Learning how to do something, watching tutorials, this, that, and the other. For example, the gouache painting. I had sat and watched so many tutorials, reading up so much about how to use gouache and what gouache can do and what it looks like when it dries and how it feels when you're painting it, and color theory and this and that and the other. But I didn't know how to paint until I started painting. I didn't know how to graffiti until I started graffitiing the work or started tagging it. I didn't know how the gold paint would perform until I performed with the gold paint. And what I'm trying to say is, when you're doubting yourself, when you're building up all these thoughts and ideas in your head of how something's supposed to go or how you want it to go, just know that until you do it, it probably won't feel the way you're thinking it will feel. It probably won't go the exact way you want it to go. And if you screw up, that's okay, because there's probably a way that you can fix it. There's probably a way you can bring it back. Peanut, don't jump on this counter. This is Peanut. She is my pride and joy, although she doesn't like being picked up. Okay. Push past those parts where you feel the most challenged, where you feel the most like you want to give up, because those are the points where you learn the most, and those are the points where you quite literally come back from a place where you thought there was no redemption. I thought this piece was destroyed. I thought I ruined it completely, but I was literally the final step away from completing it. And so I'm going to end off there before I start babbling and rambling on for fucking hours about how I did this piece or whatever. If you'd like to learn more about it, as I said, you can join my newsletter, my drawing course. I will teach you all of that stuff there. And I'm planning to do a thing once I release the drawing course where you can join it. I hope it's still focused on me. Yeah, that's fine. I'm planning to do a thing where I build a community, and then you can send the drawings in that you've done based on the drawing course, and we can do like a little rating and figure out what you need to work on, this, that, whatever. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. That would mean a lot to me. Or don't. Don't knock the camera. Cats are going crazy. Stay hydrated. Keep practicing.